Boy, do I have a decision to make. We just had our first kid and I'm walking around all this neighborhood here and I'm thinking to myself, is it finally time to sell my Pokemon cards to buy a house? Let's do it. Okay, let's go. I only made it through the process.
And that, folks, is a
There's been a lot of talk about the American dream being dead, being out of reach for the average person, but I'm fighting hard. I'm fighting against it. I believe in the American dream. I believe in fighting for what you think you can get, working hard, and believing that if you put the effort into it, something amazing can happen. So I'm looking around, what do I have at my disposal? Skills, assets, all these kind of things. And I'm thinking my old Pokemon cards might be what it takes for me to actually throw my hat into the ring to actually join the market as a home owner. Before we get into all the craziness, let's do a little reality check, okay? So, for context, I would be a first-time home buyer, okay? Owning for the first time. I'm not gonna choose Beverly Hills. I'm not gonna be choosing Loudoun County, the most expensive, Malibu and outside DC counties in the country. I'm gonna, real talk, this is for my life, maybe one of the more affordable cities in the country. Let's talk about Pittsburgh, okay? Beautiful area, family there, excellent fun economy, great entertainment, beautiful naturescapes, all that kind of stuff, and an airport to get me to all the wonderful spots that I need to for conventions, for hiking, for exploring, for traveling, all those things. So I'm targeting Pittsburgh, which is top 5 most affordable city. For me as a first-time homeowner, my down payment is looking something like anywhere from the 10 to 20, 25 if I'm gonna be an average consumer within the market. Okay, so my goal that I'm setting for myself, for my family through this challenge is based on Pittsburgh's numbers at maybe the 7.5% of total value of the house as a down payment. I'm gonna shoot for a $15,000 US goal for my Pokemon cards. Can we do this thing? I am so hyped. Let's see. All right, so enough talking. Let's have a blast actually doing it. All right, we're gonna go down a long memory lane path, past the studio right here, to a time when there was a young boy from Scranton, Pennsylvania, who just loved Pokemon, who loved to collect them, who loved everything about them, the TV show, the cards, the video games. And he just had something in him that knew he had to hold on to these things. Unlike a lot of other people who were trading up for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, who were getting into Magic the Gathering, no. PvP was a stalwart when it came to Pokemon. And based on that, we have some cards to go through, which is the joy of this video. So let's get into this. All right, so through the man cave, we are going right over to Collector's Corner right here. As you can see, we have everything that we will need for this adventure together. We have card sleeves to keep our cards safe, top loaders to keep them preventing damage there. And we got some little previews, okay? So both Aquapolis, Sky Ridge over there, Wizard of the Coast. Let's see, let's pull one from back here. And it is, Team Rocket set. Awesome, everything we need. I'm excited to go through those. And then down here, even more of the fun. Tons of cards just to sort through. It is gonna take forever, but you gotta love it. It's for the thrill. It's for the trust the process. Look at that, it's beautiful. I'm excited to get a total number on these. Why don't we, this one looks good. Let's start with this right here. We're gonna bring this over to the studio and get started. So in order for this mission to be successful, we gotta do a couple things just to set a little bit of the expectation. I'm gonna have to grind super hard to go through all these boxes, to sort them based on year, based on set and so forth. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleeve them, make sure they're all good and protected. And then I'm gonna organize them so that I can just pop them right through collector to build out the portfolio for you guys to see. So there's gonna be a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes into this. So from box and storage to collector to binder and so forth to make sure everything is sealed. All right, I want my collection to be protected for the long term because value depreciates a ton if you don't take care of your cards. All right, so we're making sure everything's locked in, clean, fresh, protected, and ready for market. Because it's actually super important for the market value. Because if I'm going to be selling these, bringing them to market, it's going to be important that they carry their value with them, all right? I really want this. I would love to see, I don't know if I'm going to do it for sure, but I want to make sure that everything is taken care of, all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed to see if we can get this house. All right, this is how this is going to go, folks. This game is called What in the World Are We Going to Call All These Cards, and how are we going to organize them? It's a really long name, but nonetheless, it's going to take me approximately 45,000 years to go through, to sleeve and to value and to protect.
One eternity later.
Oh man. Oh, that took forever. I feel like I just grew a full beard, but let's do it. All right, well, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go binder by binder through my entire collection. We're gonna do a quick little breakdown to know what we're getting ourselves into, and finally tally up our final total amount of money towards the down payment. All right, we're gonna get into this. Let's break down into the binders right now. We're gonna start with the blue one right here. This is what I call Poké-Reg, okay? So as you pop through this, you can see some energies to start off, and then basically what you'll see is all arranged by date that it came out, the year, the set that it came out, right? Starting with all different types of psychic energy and then moving forward, okay? It's all organized that way. Basically what you'll see here, these are, as long as it's a star, over the time, even current era, we have some, well, 151 here, even some other Scarlet Violet set. This is all stars, okay? So nothing like crazy, like EXs or anything like that, but what you can see, as long as it has that rare mark, I've put it in a binder. I know some of you think it's crazy, and yes, it took like 25 years to do this and to put it in the collector, but these cards, I love them. I don't just think them as waste or bulk. I love collecting these cards. So all together, what you see here in my Poké-Reg binder comes in at $1,500, okay? Nothing crazy, $1,500, pretty good. Good place to start. Not too expensive, but I think we have some good stuff. So next, we're gonna go with some top loaders, okay? This one is a fun binder. This is like my wild card binder, okay? So what you'll see in here, we got some older cards. We're starting like original EX run. We got some break cards, as you see. Again, so these are over rare. So anything that is over just that normal star. We got illustrations, we got GXs, we got EXs, both old and new. We V-stars, reunions, all this kind of stuff, right? Tag teams, I'm loving it. Illustration rare, trainer galleries, and so forth. All the way back to 2000s, 2000 maybe 9 or so. And then all the way up to the most recent set of Mega Evolution. We have them in here. I love this one. There's all different lines. We've talked about them before in other videos, but my illustration rares, my SIRs, they're gorgeous. They're beautiful. So by itself, this over rare binder comes in at $4,100. So this is a pretty big cash cow for me. I love this binder. $4,100 from our green over rare binder. So total together, we're climbing. This is, if you're good at math, you beat me to this already. It's $5,600, all right? Let's move on. We're gonna go a little bit older. All right, we're gonna go to what we call in this purple binder, the Gengar binder, the e-reader collection, all right? Now, there was an entire era of cards that were based on the video game system where you could slide your cards right in, as you can see on the border, the outline of these cards. There's little dashes, little swipe zone that you could bring in. We have cards in this binder going back to Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyriz. Those were some prime time, beautiful cards, super rare. The market loves them right now and they are just pumping them. This will go all the way through. It starts to taper off from the e-readers into the Team Magma, Team Aqua line, all the way up to 2006 is where this binder ends. EX Team Rocket returns, Unseen Forces, and so forth, Delta Species. And then we finish with Radiant Collections. Not fully complete. We got both Radiant Collections here, and then some silly, cute full arts from that line there. So all together, we got our e-reader collection. This one is coming in at $2,500. Beautiful. So all together, all in with these three binders, we are currently at $8,100, okay, $8,100. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can do this. 15K is the goal. Next one, we have my red Charizard binder, okay? I think you guys will like this one. This one is from the Neo collection, all right? This has 4 different types of Neo, starting from Neo Genesis, ironically, just like the Bible, and finishing up with Neo Destiny. Also what this collection did, they brought in some special rares or secret rares at the end, right? So what you get into Neo Destiny, You can see there, actually, I got a Shining Steelix, all right? That card is one of my favorites, one of the best. And then when you flip the page there, you see my EXs from the era, the e-reader era that we saw from the previous binder. But I like them, they're so pretty. These 10 cards just shine and sparkle. So I figured I'd keep them together. Big money makers there. Then we go into some Japanese cards, and then we finish off with the Southern Islands promo cards based on that intro before Pokemon, the first movie. I believe that was the first one where that promo comes from. Let me know in the comments if that's not right. But those cards are awesome. That reverse holo Mew is beautiful. Okay, so with the red Charizard binder, old school there, that's $3,100. And all in, we're at a total of $11,200. We've crossed the 10,000. All right, so we're chipping away. We're inching in. I don't know how we're gonna get it. We have another binder here. Let's go to the vintage collection, okay? Yellow binder here, top loaders. I gotta keep them nice and safe, protected. And let's see here. We got our base set. Beautiful cards. We got the Zard, we got the Alakazam, we got the Blastoise. Flipping through, I even included the uncommons and the commons. Guys, I want to master set this thing, and I think I have them all, to be honest with you. Beautiful cards all the way to the trainers, even the energies. And then here we go, we got jungle. You'll see there's gaps here, all right? We're going to talk about that soon, but I just want to make sure that I stay true to this. I want to master set the first 3. So base set, and as you can see, jungle here, and then fossil as well. Got some awesome bangers, Moltres, such good cards. And even their uncommon and commons too. But the cool part is we finish off with some promos here from the first movie. We got some cool Gen 2 cards, even that ancient Mew card. What up? Beautiful. Such nice cards. All right, so with this vintage binder, my old cards that I cracked open when I was a little kid, first era, those by themselves are $3,300. So all in with my binders, we are just shy of 15K, guys. 14,500 is where we end off with all those binders all in. So we didn't quite hit the 15K, but actually I have one more binder, and let's pop this open. This is my white top loader. We have the classic collection here, some old school heat here, including front page Fire, Dark Charizard first edition. That is my most expensive card by itself. It's at $700 US. What you can see here is our Team Rockets era, Team Rockets set here. Loving those, really short but sweet. And then we go right into the Gym Challenge. All right, these awesome cards highlighting the connection between the different Kanto era, Kanto Gen, gym leaders and their Pokemon. Then they go into Gym Trainers. Next one is with the same thing. Basically split this entire idea into 2 sets. And then we finish off. Now you'll see we got some dubs in the back, doubles, okay? I want to fill those holes in my other binder, my vintage binder, by trading some of these. So if any of you are interested in trading to try to fill out those holes in my vintage binder, here are some of those cards that I'm coming to bring and coming to trade for, okay? We finish off with Ultimate Collectors there with a Drowsy reverse holo. And guys, that is all of my super rare cards in binders. This binder right here, we're at 14,500 with this binder added into it. It is $3,600. That brings us past that, really far past that goal of 15K. We are at $18,100. Guys, we did it. This means a lot for me and my family. This has some pretty strong implications. What do? Do I bring this to market? Because we've talked about it, you see the cards. Now I want to hear from you. What's your advice? Should PDP sell? See what we can do to liquidate some cards, get some money, and put money towards that down payment. By moving to Pittsburgh, we bring in the fam there. What do you think? Sell it? Or are you more sentimental? You like keeping the cards, maybe they're gonna get more valuable in the future. Oh, you can't trade these PDP, they're so special to you. I don't know. What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Put it in the comments. Trade or stay? Sell or keep? What do you think? I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm so pumped. We actually passed the 100 subscriber mark. We're actually knocking on the door at 110. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, this channel is a grind. It takes a lot of time and it's been busy, so that's why there's been a little bit of a gap. But I want to honor you guys with a giveaway. So just like I said in previous videos, leave a comment below. Any of those comments in my videos, that's going to go into the draw, the giveaway for a current era booster pack. I'm going to try to get my hands on some Mega Evolution, something like that. We got an illustration rare coming your way and maybe some special goodies, some sprinkles on top from PDP's collection, some that you saw here maybe. But I just want to say thank you so much. Stay tuned in the next video. Until then, full send. Oh man, here I go. That's the bank. Okay. Should I do it? I don't know.